Praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone who do rule well. And salute, man. Much love to you, sincere brothers who push this truth week in and week out, man. Y'all brothers, stay strong. We almost home. And I would assume some of y'all didn't heard the news coming out of St. Louis, man, that there's a serial killer on the loose, killing and targeting so-called black women, man, out there on the north side. And yeah, allegedly there's a serial killer on the loose, man. So I thought I'd do a video about this, man. So we'll play this little news clip, man, and let's go from there. Lord willing, you be edified.
A question is buzzing around the community tonight. Is a serial killer stalking black women, and more specifically, prostitutes?
It comes after 7 black women have been shot in 7 days. And there's also been a trend of sex workers either being robbed or shot at.
It is something police are closely monitoring tonight. News 4's Russell Kinsall is investigating live from police headquarters. Russell?
Right now, detectives with the St. Louis Police Department here in downtown St. Louis are working with detectives with the St. Louis County Police Department to investigate 3 recent homicides. One of those victims, well, they believe those 3 homicides are connected. Now, one of those victims was a known prostitute. Today, I talked with another sex worker who knew that victim to ask whether or not they fear that they are being targeted. A memorial made of flowers sits on the ground near West Florissant and East Prairie, where 49-year-old Pam Abercrombie was shot and killed last Thursday. I spoke with a woman who knew her. She's a sex worker and asked that we call her Stacy and that we don't reveal her identity.
For the most part, she stayed by herself all the time. No, that day I didn't see her. I hadn't been out here for a few days, actually.
Stacy says Abercrombie was also a sex worker, something that comes with a lot of risk. The job is dangerous all the time.
Very much so.
On Wednesday, police announced Abercrombie's killing is connected to 2 other homicides. So is there a serial killer out there?
Well, until we finalize the investigation, we don't want to categorize it as that right now.
But with 7 black women shot in 7 days, there's a perception that's getting talked about on social media, like this post on TikTok.
And talk about the fact that black women in St. Louis are being intentionally shot and killed.
Tyrone Turner is a vice president at Better Family Life.
Let me pause that, man. That's basically the so-called black woman's chickens coming home to roost, man. You know? Because if you think about it, the average so-called black woman in the society is a serial killer her damn self, man. She's a serial killer her damn self, man. So it only makes sense for the Most High to unleash some serial killers on y'all ass, man. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger. I'm going to say that too. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger, man. But it only makes sense because y'all running around here getting all these goddamn abortions like it ain't nothing, man. There's females I'm related to that ain't got about at least 7, 8, 9, 10 abortions, man. You know? I personally know females that got them type of numbers on them, man. That's murder, bro. And by the way, why isn't the abortionist called a serial killer? He's a mass murderer, man. He's a mass murderer, man. You know? The most dangerous place, like they say, the most dangerous place on this earth for a so-called black baby is in the black woman's womb. Why? Because that black woman is going to terminate that pregnancy more than half the time, man. More, I don't know the actual percentage or statistic, but it's high, man. So who's the real serial killer, man? You know, so America is just full of hypocrisy, man. It's full of hypocrisy, and I'm gonna go and hit a couple scriptures. I'm gonna play some more of the video. Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Exactly. There's nothing but iniquity in the society. So the love of many has waxed completely cold, man. And St. Louis is a city that's known for serial killers, man. I did a video on the serial killer about 4 or 5 months ago. What was his name? Maurice Travis. Maurice Travis from Ferguson. He killed at least 17 black women, and he was also targeting sex worker black women. And I'm gonna say this, man. They talk about sex workers or whatever, but the average black woman in this city is a sex worker, and that's just true statement. I don't care if she don't walk the streets or she ain't a stripper. If she been with multiple men out here, she's a sex worker, bro. You know. So that term is kind of a vague term. So, but yeah, St. Louis has a history of serial killers, man. And why? Because this city, not just the city, but this society breeds serial killers, man. It breeds maniacs. It breeds bitterness. It breeds anger. It puts man in a rage, man. You know? And you get men pissed off enough, they're going to do drastic things, man. That just is what it is, man. That's just nature. You know? You don't supposed to let women run roughshod, whatever the hell you call it. Let them do whatever the hell they want to do and drag man all throughout these court systems and darling. Hey, let this play. So
we provide Narcan in the neighborhood and in the hot spots.
His organization sets up
are being intentionally shot and killed.
Shot in 7 days.
And by the way, that TikToker you just saw on your screen, she's a lesbian. So it's all judgment, man. It's all judgment.
There's a perception that's getting talked about on social media, like this post on TikTok.
And talk about the fact that black women in St. Louis are being intentionally shot and killed.
Tyrone Turner is
It's called judgment. It's judgment coming to America, man. You know, like I said, the society is breeding this, man. It's breeding this and let me see. America puts women on a pedestal and put men in a fucking dunghill. We just get shitted on. But that's happening way deeper in the so-called black community, man. Way worse. You know? And what was I about to get? Damn, hold on. You know what? I get SERlAL 39. SERlAL 39. And you don't see too many men in the uproar about this either, man. You just see black women, a few liberal Edomite women, and you see beta males and homos who actually report and actually care and are sympathetic to these black women out here getting whacked, you know? And it's funny because St. Louis, so-called black men get whacked up every day, man. But there's no big uproar about it, man. You know? So these women are completely on the pedestal in this society, man. That Queen of Heaven demon, that Queen of Heaven worship is real strong in America, man. This is SERlAL 39. And 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Exactly. There are spirits, different people, and different things that are created for vengeance, man. So that dude, what was his name? Maury Travis. He was a serial killer from Ferguson. He was created for vengeance. These serial killers who's doing this now, allegedly, they were created for vengeance, man. You know, and I don't know if it's so-called, I don't know if it's Jake doing it or it's Esau doing it or whoever. What they saying is a Jake with some little twisties in his head and a little beard, man. So I don't know, man. There's so much stuff going on around here and so many lies and so much false news, man. I don't know, man. But whoever it is, they are a spirit created for vengeance, man. I don't know. I think they say they racked up about 13 kills on these females I heard so far. You know? It says there be spirits that are created for vengeance. Why vengeance? Why vengeance, man? Because it's vengeance from the Most High. Like the Most High said, you read the scriptures, he said, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. Why does the Most High bring vengeance upon these women? They did something to him, man. They constantly being wicked as hell. Like I said, they kill their own children, abortion. Some of them get purpose miscarriages, man. You know, some of these chicks are getting into a fight with another chick on purpose, knowing she damn pregnant just so the other chick can stomp her out and stomp her belly. Man, I done seen it all, man. I seen black women get their other children to punch them in the stomach when they pregnant, man, before they can have a miscarriage. All kind of shit, man. Black women falling down the steps on purpose while they're pregnant before they can have a miscarriage, man. So the Most High is bringing vengeance, man. Look at all the lives you black women destroyed, man. Look at all the, I ain't just talking about the abortions and the purposeful miscarriages. I'm talking about all the lives y'all destroy in these so-called relationships. Y'all destroy your own children. You know, y'all abuse y'all own children. Y'all a bunch of busybodies, gossipers. You know, y'all destroyed your whole community. You accepted feminism. You accepted lesbianism. You basically accepted all the snake's venom, man. You accepted everything the serpent is about, man. And you have become worse than the serpent. You know? You have become worse than the serpent. Y'all the biggest scoffers against this truth. Y'all don't want to get right with this truth, man. Y'all the biggest scoffers. Y'all the biggest naysayers. You know? Y'all completely down with the devil, man. And you wonder why the Most High sending spirits for vengeance against y'all asses, man. And I don't feel sorry at all. Not at all, man. You know.
Vice President at Better Family Life.
And so we provide Narcan in the neighborhood and in the hot spots.
His organization sets up neighborhood triages to hand out Narcan, food and water, and other supplies. It gives them a chance to hear what's happening. He says workers hear about periodic spikes in danger for prostitutes.
Seems to be a heightened awareness and get word that there have been a couple attacks.
But is a serial killer on the loose right now? I put that question to Stacy.
I don't think that there is a serial killer on the loose. Me personally.
Stacy says some sex workers steal from or antagonize their customers.
So it's just dumb things they do. So a lot of them, I mean, they endanger themselves.
You hear that? Shit, see, that woman had some sense, man. That Streetwalker, she had some sense, man. She said a lot of them steal from customers and antagonize customers, and they endanger themselves, man. You know? And this Jeremiah 15:5. It says, "For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?" Exactly. Not many people have pity. That's why there's not this big uproar. That's why this is not really mainstream news. You got people on TikTok who's spreading this and want it to become mainstream news, man. But it's not. It still ain't even mainstream news, even though you got people with millions of views on TikTok spreading this information out there. You know? Mainstream media still ain't picked it up, though. And the average person out here still don't give a fuck, though. And they ain't gonna give a fuck. You know? Let me get this Amos real quick. Amos 7. And y'all earned that, man. You so-called black woman, you earned the disrespect because you don't respect no goddamn body. I'm speaking in general. Y'all don't respect shit, so you really think somebody about to respect you? Y'all all about some damn disrespect. Y'all earned that, man. Y'all earned the hatred. This Amos 7:17. "Therefore thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword." Exactly. That's a part of the curses. Our women are going to be hoes in the city. Hoes, man. Adulteresses. That's why a lot of niggas in jail now. All this adultery going on out here, man. These women out here just stepping out on these dudes, man. And I just can't say it's only the woman's fault. I'm gonna blame the man too, but mainly the woman though. I'll blame the dude too, but I'm gonna mainly put the finger at the woman, man. Because you niggas ain't got no business taking these hoes serious. Y'all know they've been with all these dudes, but y'all still want to take them serious and fall in love with them, man. And you know their history. And you see what your uncles and your fathers and your big cousins and all them that went through with these bitches, man. All them examples you had to learn from, but you still be a fool and put your all into this woman or whatever. You giving how the scriptures go, a way to destroy kings. Damn. What is that? Let me see if I can find that real quick. Proverbs. Let me see if I can. I'm going to just keep it pushing, though. Proverbs. I think that's Proverbs 31. Okay, Proverbs 31:2. What my son, and what the son of my womb, and what the sons of my vows. I meant to say 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyed kings. Exactly, man. Scripture say don't give your strength unto women. Don't give your strength unto women, man. Nor the ways that destroyed kings, man. And as you can see, a lot of these niggas are going down the path of that's going to lead them to being a broken man. You know, like King Solomon, up in his old age, the women destroyed him basically, man. In his old age, man. And he was old and senile. He started going worshiping the gods of these other nations, man, through their women, because of them damn women, man. And really, he was worshiping the women. That's why he was went that far, to worship the gods, man, to build different altars and all that type of stuff to these false gods for these hoes, man. You know, and that's basically what Jake doing in these times, man. Worshiping these hoes, giving their all to them, giving their strength to them, and guess what it's leading to? Their destruction. It's going to lead to that jealousy, because she going to commit adultery on him. Let's see what the scriptures got to say about jealousy. Let me see real quick. Jealousy. Hold on. Okay, we still in Proverbs. Proverbs 6. We're going to get Proverbs 6. 3. Hold on, man. No, 34. I think it's verse 34. Okay. Verse 34. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. Exactly. Jealousy is the rage of man. And that's probably why that's more than likely why you got your serial killer out there. He probably seen, as we caught this woman cheating on him or whatever, which he should already know that was going to happen. Hey, if he'd have been listening to the man of the Lord, he would already foreseen his woman cheating on him, man. You know, he would have developed some prudence. So, jealousy is the rage of a man, and that's more than likely the reason why this man. Or they say it's two of them actually. They say it's a driver, and they say the other guy's the shooter. These serial killers going around whacking these bitches, man, because of jealousy. They're angry. They're pissed. They didn't see too much dirt from these so-called black women out here, man. Read it again. For jealousy is the rage of a man. They're in a rage. They see red. They see a nigga woman. They see red, man. Like I said, don't get mad at me. I'm just a messenger, man. You know, I'm just reading the scriptures. Trying to bring light to the situation. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. And they ain't sparing shit. Well, they only got a few survivors that they shot up so far. You know? They will not spare in the day of vengeance, man. And yeah, so let me get this Isaiah real quick. I got a couple more precepts for you, and I'll leave it at that. Let me see.
Come serve with us. Come sing with us.
Hold on, man.
Come share.
It's no surprise gun violence is a real problem in St. Louis, and lately it seems it's become worse than ever. Our Ellie Corey spoke with St. Louis City and County Police to find out what's going on.
Everybody's fair game. That is how city and county police describe the alarming increase in women being killed by gunfire. These days, there are no rules, just disputes where everybody has a gun.
Such a disturbing trend with so many female victims.
It's the headline that writes itself in St. Louis.
A triple shooting on Kossuth, 2 women killed.
Police are investigating 2 incidents from overnight. In both cases, women, once again, the victims.
It's just horrendous.
Definitely an uptick in violence on women.
In these cases, police say sex workers were targeted and that the crimes are connected, but that motive doesn't explain the dozens of others in St. Louis City. Do you agree that no one's off limits anymore?
Well, I mean, the numbers indicate that. This last year we had 37 females killed in 2020. This year we're already at 31.
Major Sean Dace is deputy commander of the Homicide Division.
Our biggest problem here in the city of St. Louis, the availability of guns.
And in the county?
What do you think is going on right now if you had to put your finger on it?
It used to be an argument that would turn into maybe a fist fight between people. Nowadays, there's more guns out there. People have more availability of the guns. Instead of fighting, they'll use the gun to settle their argument.
And according to the city's reports, arguments are the leading motive in homicides, followed by drugs and domestic violence. Commander of the Bureau of Crimes Against Persons, Craig Longworth, says he started noticing the uptick in 2015.
Years ago when I was young, women didn't get hurt. You didn't touch a woman, and nowadays, it doesn't seem to matter.
And the city tells me a large part of their success has been Crime Stopper.
Hold on.
When I was young, women didn't get hurt. You didn't touch a woman, and nowadays, it doesn't seem to matter.
And the city tells me a large part...
Nowadays, it's open season, man. All that shit out the window. All that shit about the women being on the pedestal, that shit out the window. But it's Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Exactly. Most High said, rise up, ye careless women that are at ease. You careless women. It's careless as hell to walk outside some goddamn booty shorts. It's careless as hell. Salaki. It's careless as hell to walk outside some goddamn booty shorts and some fucking stilettos in front of kids and everybody else, man. You in a whole relationship, but you out here slutted and smutted out here in public, man, dressing all kind of wacky and being disrespectful, man. Careless. You careless women that are at ease. Y'all at ease in Babylon. Yeah. Like I always say this, bro. The black woman is not the only oppressed group in America is the so-called black man, and the Latino man. For real. And the so-called black man is the most oppressed. Our women are not really oppressed here, man. The scriptures say they're at ease. And ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Exactly. Y'all need to get ear onto the speech of these scriptures, man. Learn how to be a woman. Learn how to be a lady. Quit being a dog. Quit being a dog. Quit envying men. Quit trying to compete with men. Quit being a pit bull for the so-called white man. Quit killing your own babies, man. Let me see. You know what, man? Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakwadash. Shalom to the whole for elect Kwam Yasha Allah, Abba Ball.